Welcome back to the table. Old Baycraps here with you. And we have $1,000 here. We're just going to be playing pass line with odds. 2, 3, 4, 5 times odds. Well, 3, 4, 5 times odds. And just playing the 6 and 8. If we branch out to the 5 and 9 or even to the 4 and 10, it will only be done so with winnings. We are not going to go into our rack to place the 4, 5, 9, 10. We're going to be shooting 4-2, 4-2 from stick left 1 or stick left 2, maybe in between. And we're just going to be doing the normal par toss down the don't pass bar lane. Really trying to work on our grip. So, let's say it's a $25 table. We'll do a $25 pass line. And let's get a point. We're not going to be doing any hedging or anything like that. We just want to work on our grip and our toss. All right, here we go. We got a 6, 4, 10. See if we can do this. I've been practicing a little bit. There we go, look at that. All right, 10 is going to be the point. And let me get this chair out of the way. Pardon me. All right, now I can reach. All right, we're going to start off with the 30, 6 and 8. And 10 is the pass line, so we can go up to 3 times odds, but we're only going to do a quarter for now. All right, here we go. Really working on the grip here and the release. So I can tell you that it really went far. You could hit like right there. It's going to be a 6-5 yo. Well, let's get these numbers in here, sorry. All right, we have a 6, 4, 10 to start off with and a 6-5 yo. There we go. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. Hit the point. All right. Puck's going to come off. We're going to follow the puck. It's going to win a quarter on the flat. 50 on the odds. We'll just put it here in the back. And let's get our second point. Dice out. We got a leaner. It's going to be a 5, 4, 9. And I forgot I had the dice cam. I apologize. Here we go. Sorry about that. 9 is going to be the point. We can go up to 4 times for right now. We're going to do a $30 odds. And again, we're really concentrating on the grip here. Dice out. So the dice went off to the left a little bit, but for the majority, I think they stayed together. But it's going to be a 2, 1, 3. No help. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. Again, we're not picking up any other numbers unless we hit the 6 and 8. Or we do have enough winnings to place other numbers, but I always like to collect on if I hit the point. Dice out. There's a 3, 5, 8. That's going to win 35. I always like to drop 2, take it to 42. And normally I would rack a quarter, but this time I'm going to pick up the 5. So we paid for the 5 with winnings. Working on the arc, the release, the grip. The dice split, I can tell. So I might have had a little unevenness in my toss. Alright, it's going to win. Same thing, drop 2, take it to 42. So now we have 42 on the 6 and 8. And the 5, we know we've been hitting 10s, so we'll go ahead and place the 10 with winnings. Here we go. Dice out. 4, 3, 7 out. So let's take a look at this. All right. So if we look at our bankroll, 500 in black, 6, 7, 8, 9, 961 still in the rack, which means we had all this out here. And let's count what was out here. So we had 100, 75, 85, 189 out here. And we have 961 here. So we're down $39. Okay. So let's take 39 out of it. 150 was winnings. House money. So we only lost $39 on that shooter. Okay. All right, let's do it again. Follow the puck. So we had made money on the first point that we made, the 10, but then we lost it on the second point. Dice out. That was a good toss. Dice stayed together. 6, 2, 8. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start off where I left off on the 6 and the 8. We would have been 42 here. What I'm going to do is raise it to 50 and do 50 odds on the 8. Okay? So we're keeping disciplined by, we're not going to go ahead and pick up other numbers just because we had them before. We have to earn them. So we're also limiting our exposure. Dice out. Dice went off to the right. 6, 4, 10. Let's see if we can get them in the right direction. Dice out. Didn't happen on that one. I think with all the clanking, you probably realized it probably wasn't going to be a good toss there. All right, puck comes off. So now we have room for improvement. Okay. That's why you have the proper bankroll, because you're going to have downs. And you got to be there to cover the downs. And then bet when you're up. Dice out. 549 will be the point. We'll do 30 odds on the 9. And we'll go back to 30 on the 6 and 8, since it's not one of the two numbers. Dice out. Right back on the 6-1. So we're definitely, I can tell you from that one, there was, I think, in my opinion, too much power and not enough arc. You got to hit it at the 45-degree angle. So we'll try again. That was a PSO. Let's make this one count. Let's make sure we're throwing it straight down the lane, and we're releasing our thumb, keeping our arc in our hand. Here's a 5-3-8. I think that was a good toss. Anytime, this space in between here, if the dice can stay in this area, I think you have a better chance than if it goes into the chips or the box numbers. All right. 8's going to be the point. We're going to go back to 50 odds. And we're betting, so we're going to try to make up for some lost stuff. We're going 42 on the 6. Dice out. That was definitely too high. It hit the alligator wall on impact into the hook. That is not where we want to toss it. But we lucked out. 42 is going to pay 50 for 1. Right now we're going to keep it on the 6 and 8. Take the 42 up to 90. Dice out. 5-2-7. Out. All right. There's definitely something wrong with our mechanics. Let's continue. That's the reason why you have a $1,000 bankroll, because you're waiting until you hit that hot shooter. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can change and help our mechanics out and really concentrate on our throw. We want it straight down there, drop the thumb, 45-degree angle. There's a 5-3-8 again. And you can see it stayed before the line. It didn't go past the pass line. That's always more favorable than the alternative. All right, again, 50 on the, we'll do 20, well, let's see. Let's go back up to 42 on the 6, and we'll do 30 on the odds. See if we can't get something going. Proper grip, proper toss, proper release. There's a hard 4. We're not on it. But that's the first 4 we've hit, so we're not going to just go ahead and bet it. If it hits again, we'll think about it. But remember, we're trying to get our other numbers paid for with winnings. Dice out. On that one, the dice stayed together. We got a hard 8. Hit the point. Puck's going to come off. We're going to win 25 flat. 36 on the odds. And we'll bring it back to the rack. And let's get another point. Dice out. 639. Nine will be the point. Let's do 30 behind the line. And let's match our 6 up here with the, match our 8 up here with the 6. $42 bet. Dice out. 538. $42 is going to win 50 for 1. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up the 5, take the 6 to 60, or take the 8 to 60, sorry. Dice out. 527, that was a low arc. That did not work in our favor. So we're getting ourselves established for a big run, but that's all we're doing. So something needs to change. Now you can change your betting, you can change your throwing, but something has to change because what's been going on the last 5 shooters is not working. So we'll go back to the pass line. All right, we're still following the puck. Let's see if we can do better than a PSO. Dice out. There's a hard 6. Six will be the point. We're going to bring 50 behind the line here. We're going to move this over to, we'll move it over to the 9. So we have 40 on the 9 and 50 on the line in odds. Dice out. Hit the bottom of the alligator wall, but it's the point. 5-1. So we're going to win 25 on the flat, 60 on the odds. Going to bring all this back to the rack. Following the puck. Dice out. 314. We'll do a quarter on the pass line. And we're going to split the 90 here. Do 42 on both the 6 and 8 so that they're both covered. And we'll keep the 9 where it is. The 9 was paid for with winnings. Dice out. That was a good toss, felt good. I felt like they stayed together. 6, 4, 10. Dice out. Hard 8. It's going to win 50 for 1. I'm going to pick up the 5 for 35 or 40. And we'll do 54 on the 8. Dice out. 4, 1, 5. It's got 40 on it. It's going to win 56. We're going to collect the first one since we're down. Don't ever forget where you are, too. You know, if you're down, doesn't mean you go start playing like gangbusters. Remember, you got to recover. Dice out. Oh, I thought it was going to be a 6-5 yo. That 6 turned over to a 2. 5, 2, 7 out. I'm glad we collected on that 5. So we did have a lot out there. We had $226. So right now, we're a little over half of our bankroll. So either ready to step up our shooting or step up our betting to make up for it. All right, here we go. Now, granted, we've only been throwing a 4-2-4-2, which, if you see me in most of my videos, I don't stick with the same set when I shoot anyway, but I'm just trying to in this video. Dice out. 3, 1, 4 again. 4 will be the point. We're going to go 50 on the odds. And we're going to do 120 on the 6 and 8. And each hit on the 6 and 8, we will reduce our bets. Dice out. There's a hard 6. It's going to win 140. So we'll bring 275 back to the rack, and we reduced our 6 and 8 to $90 bets. Dice out. There's a 5, 3, 8. It's going to win 105. Going to reduce the bets down to 60 apiece and take back 165. Dice out. We got an ace deuce, 3 craps, no help. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. Dice out. We got a midnight. No help. Dice out. Hard 4, hit the point. It's going to win 25 on the pass. It's going to win 100 on the odds. Taking 175 back to the rack. Now we were just a little over 500 before we started this shooter. So let's see where we are now. We got 500 just in black. 700. We got 725 in the rack. And we have 145 out on the layout. So we're making a comeback. Let's keep it going. Dice out. 415. We'll do 50 odds. Dice out. And dice went off the table, too tall to call. Got it. It's a no roll. Dice out. 325 hit the point. Nice surprise. Since normally after something like that happens, you get the big red. All right, 25 flat. 75 on the $50 odds. And we're bringing 150 back to the rack. Here we go. Dice out. So we're getting good spin on it when we have the proper grip. There's a hard 8. 8's going to be the point. We're going to go ahead and bring the 60 back behind the 8. And we'll take 10 off of it, make it 50 behind the line. And we have the 6 established. We're still trying to stick to our guns. Dice out. There's a 4-1-5. Dice out. 5-1-6. 6 easy. All right. 60 is going to pay 70. We're going to go ahead and pick up the 9 and the 5 for 35 each. Dice out. 5-1-6. It's going to win 70. We're going to take the 6 up to 90. And we're going to rack 40. Dice out. 3-2-5. We have 35 on it. It's going to win 50 for 1. And now we're going to pick up the 4 and 10. And yes, you may be saying, well, Craig, I thought we were paying for the numbers with our own winnings, just the winnings, Craig. That is true. We did have to pay $1 to place the 4 and 10. Dice out. There's aces. But maybe there's no need to quibble about $1. And we just hit the small too. So if we were playing that for 5-5-5, we would have just won 150, 155 and down. Dice out. And there's a hard 8, hit the point. So the puck comes off. We're going to win 25 on the flat, 60 on the odds. And let's do a rack check. There's 500. $900. There's our bankroll, $1,000. We have, no matter what happens, we have $9 profit. We're already off on the puck, so we're following the puck. So we have $25 exposed. All of this up top is paid for. All right. And we hit the small, and we're working on a 3-point fire bet. Dice out. There's a 6-2-8. 8 will be the point. Doesn't help the fire bet because it's the same number, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the 4 and 10 and make those odds so that the odds did not come out of our rack. We are still in profit. But this time, instead of starting with a 6 and 8, we also have a 5 and 9 out there, which I kind of like. Dice out. And there's a 5, 4, 9. We have 35 on it. 50 for $1. I'm going to pick up the 10 for 20 and take the 5 and 9 to 50 each. Here we go. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. Hit the point again. Again, 25 on the flat, 60 on the odds. We're going to go ahead, reduce our 6 to 60. We have 105 going in the rack. We are now in profit, more than just $8. We have 500. There's our bankroll. There's our profit. Everything else out there is paid for. So we've had a nice recovery. We were down to just a little bit over 500. Dice out. Got the dice off the table, no roll. No roll. Dice out. That's a come out 7. Front line winner. That's definitely when you want to have a 7. So that's a winner on the pass line. We're just going to go ahead and parlay it. And come out 7s do not take away from a fire bet. Dice out. There's a 4-1-5. 5 will be the point. Again, we're not going into our rack for the odds. We're just going to pull them down from the 5. Dice out. 6, 2, 8. We have 60 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to pull the 10 because we're going to upgrade it to 25. And we're going to take 40 back to the rack. So we just passed the 50 mark on the number of rolls. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 yo. So now, when you're looking at your rack and you've recovered, you can see that we have our $1,000 bankroll intact. We now have over 125 in profit. Everything else out here is paid for. Now's the time, if you want, to start taking advantage of if you keep hitting box numbers. Dice out. There's a 5-3-8. It's got 60 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to double the bet to 120 and take 10 back to the rack. Dice out. 4-2-6. Going to do the same thing. It's going to win 70. Take it up to 120 and rack 10. Dice out. 5-1-6. It's going to win 140. I sure like those black chips. So we're going to take it back down to a $60 bet and rack 2 blacks. So now the object on the 6 is to either rinse and repeat, or you can go higher. Dice out. There's a 5-3-8. We're going to do the same thing with the 8. Going to win 140. I paid it out in reds. I don't know why. I didn't want to. There's 2 25s for 2 greens. Taking it back down to $60 bet, racking 2 more blacks. So in 2 rolls, we've racked $400. Dice out. 4-2-6. It's going to win 70. What I'm going to do this time is take it to 90. And I'm going to rack 40. Here we go, dice out. 2-1-3, doesn't help. Now you can also do something else that not many people do. Now granted, we have coverage on all the box numbers, right? But if we look at what we've been hitting recently, we had an 8, a 0.8 hit, come out 7, and then 5 became the point. And since then, we've thrown 3 8s and 3 6s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down to 4 and 10, and I'm going to add them to my odds on the 5. Dice out. There's a 6, 2, 8. Now what I've just done is the 8 pays 70. I took down the 4 and 10, put it behind. Now I have $100 odds. I can put my 4 and 10 back up and still rack 20. And what I'm going to do is just exchange the 4 greens for a black chip here. Still doing the same thing. The 4, 5, 9. I'm sorry, the 4, 5, yes, 5 odds, including the pass line, and the 9, 10 were all paid for earlier, but also the 6 and 8. Dice out. We got back in profit, and everything on the board was paid for. So we're still going to be in profit even if we lose it all on the layout. Now we just hit the 6, and remember we took the 6 back up to 90. So that's going to win 105. We can now take it to where we want. So I'm going to take it up to 180, and I'm going to rack 15. And we are still throwing 4-2-4-2 hardway set. Dice out. That's a new roll. The dice actually too tall to call. Let me grab it here. Oops, we just lost the throwing cam. No worries. There we go. I think we're back up and running. Let's just check to make sure. And you can see my arm. Let's make sure you can see me. Here we go. Dice out. 5, 4, 9. We have 50 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to take it to 100. And we can either rack the 20 or we can take the 4 and 10 up to 35 each. So let's do that. Dice out. And 6, 1, 7 out. So that was a 33 roller. 33 roller. All the money that you see that we're going to collect right here for the house is all bought and paid for. None of it came out of our rack. So let's see how much we had. We had 560 on the layout. Now, one of the things I recommend is if you're rolling and the numbers you want aren't hitting, then pull the bets down. There's no harm in that. You can also start reducing your odds on the pass line. But that was a 33 roller, and we were down. Remember, here's our $1,000 bankroll right here. There's our bankroll just laying out there. This is what we made. That's 100. That's another 100. So we made 500 or 600, 25, 640, or 645, 648 on a $1,000 bankroll, just using the 4242 hardway set, trying to make sure we had the right grip and had our right mechanics, and we were betting the 6 and 8 and the wins off of the 6 and 8 and or the point on the pass line with odds is what paid for any other box number. We never went into our rack to pay for the 4, 5, 9, 10, ever. Yes, you might point out, well, we paid that $1. Yes, we paid $1 one time to pay for the 5 and 9 for 25 each. So technically we did spend $1. I'm not going to argue with that. It's a $1,000 bankroll. You're going to need to spend money anyway. But we did end with a 3-point fire bet hit, and the sharpshooter bet pays 10 to 1 on that one. That's definitely going to get you a Fremont hat as well. So thanks for joining me. This was just a easy 6-8 pass line with odds using the 4242 hardway set, working on grip and mechanics. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate y'all watching. Please hit the like button and share, and hit the subscribe button if you would. Hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out. I've been down and out the past 3-4 days with a chest cold and sinus infection, so that's why I haven't been very active in the chats since Friday night. So I will be sure to see you all in the chats if you're in Discord, as well as making more videos for you guys. And don't forget some of the lives that we've been doing. We'll do more lives, as well as a game 3 of Beat Old Bay should be out this week as well. I just don't know what time yet. It might be tentatively Wednesday night at 10:30 p.m. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for joining me. Love it. Thank you all. And I'll talk to you later. And when you're at your tables, just like we did, season your play. Good night.